This is the AEW Dynamite June 5, 2024 full show results video, which takes place at Blue Arena in Loveland, Colorado. The show opens with Maxwell Jacob Friedman making his entrance and getting on the mic and says when he was out nursing his wounds on his beautiful couch and watching a bunch of children making bold claims on his show. You got one guy saying he's the Rainmaker when he can't even afford a gym membership. You got a guy swerving around and claiming he's the leader of the Mogul Embassy when he got turned on by everybody else in the faction. But the most egregious claim was from a Cockney cockhead running around saying he's the best in the world, bruv. Last he checked he ain't Chris Jericho or Jon Moxley or Bryan Danielson or Cody Rhodes or Samoa Joe or Adam Cole or Hiroshi Tanahashi, but who's beaten all of those guys? MJF. He tells Will Ospreay to check his mouth before he runs it the next time because the guy he says he is? Friedman is that. In 5 short years, he became the face of AEW, from the most hated man on the planet to the most beloved, and that happened by accident, babe. Rush interrupted him and said to MJF, while he's been gone, Rush has been here working hard and winning, and now he comes back and he gets a big celebration? Where's Rush's celebration? When you mess with the bull, you get the horns. He's not going to pretend like he doesn't know him. He paid him off to try and take Danielson out. He's well aware of how talented Rush is, but out of respect, love, and admiration for Rush, he's going to tell him how being interrupted felt, and he drops his catchphrase on him in Spanish. Rush attacks and they brawl until Christopher Daniels hits the ring with security to pull them apart. It takes referees and 2 separate security companies, but eventually, they get separated. Then we saw a match between Jay Lethal vs Kyle O'Reilly vs Orange Cassidy vs Rey Fenix, and the result of this match was Rey Fenix won the match by pinfall with a small package on Jay Lethal, becoming the one contender to the AEW International Championship. Post-match, Trent Beretta comes to the ring to start shit with Orange Cassidy again, and Cassidy gets back on his feet and in the ring, and no Trent, but Kris Statlander is in the ring with a chain and cold cocks him on the jaw, and Willow Nightingale makes the save. Back from the commercial, Willow Nightingale is interviewed backstage and she faces facts and admits she lost, and Mercedes Moné is the AEW TBS Championship, but they have a score to settle after the visual pin she got. She doesn't trust Stokely as far as she can throw him, which is further than you think, but Kris Statlander betrayed her trust. She always says she's driven by her smile, but after being stabbed in the back you don't know how dangerous she can be, and Orange Cassidy rolls up with a lazy fist bump by way of thanks. Then we saw a match between Brian Cage vs Mark Briscoe, and the result of this match was Mark Briscoe won the match by pinfall with Froggy Bow, securing a spot in the AEW TNT Championship ladder match at Forbidden Door. Jack Perry cuts a promo on the TV screen backstage about how he's already proven nobody will sacrifice as much as he will, and he's proven he won't be stopped, and one way or the other he is the next TNT champion. Then we saw a match between Blackpool Combat Club vs Esfinge and Los Depredadores, and the result of this match was Blackpool Combat Club won the match by pinfall with a seatbelt pin from Wheeler Yuta on Rujito. Back from the commercial, the Patriarchy meets with the Young Bucks backstage, and Christian Cage wants another title shot to make up for getting screwed at Double or Nothing. Matthew Jackson says if they had it their way they'd hand out belts to them, but when they tried to do that for Jack Perry last week, Christopher Daniels screwed it up. They're gonna see what they can do, and they'll all continue scratching each other's backs. The next match happened between Mariah May vs Saraya, and the result of this match was Saraya defeated Mariah May by submission with the Scorpion Crosslock. Post-match, Tony shucks her heels and slides into the ring to check on Mariah May, but Harley Cameron and Saraya beat them down while Zack holds Luther back. Mina Shirakawa makes the save and Hurricane sets up a rolling elbow, and the Outcasts are packing while she checks on Mariah. Bumping tits with Tony, May plays peacemaker and holds them both to her own bosom, but still my lesbian heart, and AEW confirmed Mina Shirakawa will face Toni Storm at Forbidden Door. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Roderick Strong vs Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship, and the result of this match was Swerve Strickland won the match by pinfall with the house call, retaining the AEW World Championship. Strickland celebrates with the crowd and the show goes off the air.